What is up? Early morning vibes here, and I'm still in my cozy jammies. I got the fire going, and I wanted to do a little mini training on beauty and prosperity because they are totally interconnected. And this really has to do with not just understanding your physical anatomy with regard to your hormones, but understanding your energetic anatomy with regard to your aura and your radiance. And when you have a deeper understanding of this, it really does make you very, very magnetic and powerful. And you have the ease and effortlessness in your ability to feel into something that you desire. And I use that term loosely. I don't mean desire in terms of lusting after something that you hold outside of you, but simply, oh, this would serve me in my greatest good. You feel into it and it comes to you. You feel into it and you manifest it. And this is like when life gets really fun and really interesting. And so I woke up this morning and I was like, yeah, this I'm feeling called to do this, like the mini training, because this has been such a game changer in my own life. And as I started to see like the power of this, a lot of things started to open up for me personally on my journey. And I love sharing that out with anyone and everyone, but specifically with my high-level clients, because from an energetic standpoint, in your energetic bodies, when you feel beautiful, you project that out through your aura, and your aura is an energy body that literally can project out pretty much 9 feet, they say, in all directions. And so when you feel beautiful, you project that out, and then people perceive you as beautiful. And it has nothing to do with your physical looks, right? This isn't about physicality. It has everything to do with what you are essentially projecting out into the auric field and through your own aura and through your own radiance, right? And I talk a lot about radiant projective personality. So then there's the physical. Now, as a physiologist, I've spent 20 plus years in deep study and reverence of the endocrine system, and specifically how your hormones work. And beauty, of course, and prosperity have to do with your hormones. And when you have an understanding of how your hormones work, you have self-mastery over your physical body, your physical domain, your physical house. So what you eat, when you eat, how you breathe, how you move, what kind of sunlight you're getting, your 5 tattvas, which are the 5 elements, water, air, ether, earth, how your body is literally having a relationship, a dynamic relationship with these elements affects your hormones. And not even just the amount of sleep you get, but the position that you sleep in. All of these things are ways that we can equalize and harmonize our glandular system, which is our endocrine system. And basically that's responsible for every gland in our body and how it's secreting hormones. And we want to maintain a balance. How do we do that? Well, we get really, really good at understanding our hormones. So that's a lot of the deeper dive work that I do in creating very customized prescriptions for people with regard to balancing their hormones, everything in equilibrium. But there are a couple of really super easy exercises that you can do to regulate your glandular secretions every single day. Like a simple Kundalini practice of cat-cow for a few minutes every day can really balance out the glandular system. So the bottom line is, though, that stress is really what pulls our hormones into havoc, and it can rob us of our radiance and our beauty. And learning how to manage our nervous system, which is responsible for how we're experiencing stress, is really how beautiful and prosperous we get to feel, right? So, like I said, they go together. And especially for women, for us to feel fully like confident and powerful and empowered, we get to have the ability to have sovereignty, right, over all areas of our life. So, love and relationships, business and finances, our environment, our spirituality, and our health, of course, our vitality as well. And when we have sovereignty in these major areas of our life, we get to show up in the world really powerfully and with radiance. So what does that look like? Well, like if you're stressing about money, right? How can you show up really powerfully in the world? And again, having an understanding of your energetic body. So coming into the chakras, money is governed by the sacral chakra, as is your hormones, right? Sacral chakra is about your creativity, it's about your sexuality, it's about your relationships, and it's about money. So it's all connected, and you get to understand this energetic anatomy just as you have a deep understanding of your physical anatomy. You can really start to lead a very bountiful and very meaningful life. So, because we all want more prosperity. We all want more vitality. The question is, can you handle that, right? Can your body actually handle that? So you're asking for more, you get it, and then I always say it's like, are you preparing for your success? So the prosperity comes in. Are you preparing yourself for that success? Have you prepared your nervous system to adapt to that level of receiving, right? So you can hold that level of prosperity, and you have to keep training that. And that's what adaptation is. You keep adapting. You're hit with a new stimulus, right? A new level of prosperity, and you adapt to that by training and upgrading your system. And in physiology, it's one fundamental principle for all, and that is if you are not growing, you are decaying. So that's it, right? It's the key to your vitality, and it's the key to your success as a human being for the time that you're inhabiting the earth. And this is about creative energy. You always want to be elevating, growing, adapting. And it's not for anybody else. This is the key that I wanted to bring home here. It's for you. It's for you. So you ask yourself, I'm making money, right? I'm making money. I'm making myself beautiful. Is this for someone else? Is this so I can look better for someone else's approval? Ask instead, like, what does making money give you? What source of power is it going to give you? Can you now express yourself and walk more confidently in the world and move more resources? Because money is just energy, right? Just like everything is energy. So how can you start to wield the power of these energies, right, in the world, and how you're moving about the world and moving these resources in a way that serves you instead of working against you? So as you start to understand your physical anatomy and your energetic anatomy, you don't need to be stressed out about money, right? Because you now know, like, I've got these codes, I've got these practices, I've got these techniques, and I can clear out the neuroses, the patterns, right? You go in and you're working on these, you're practicing these new neural pathways, and you're upgrading your energetic system and your physical system, and you just get to sit back and be like, you know what? I'm taking care of it. Like, if you're like here going, I want the money, and it's not coming in, and that's blocking from receiving. But you get to go, okay, I'm working on it. I'm upgrading my system. I'm taking care of my nervous system. I'm balancing out my glands, and I am believing in my own beauty and my own magnificence and my own ability to radiate that. I'm believing that I am prosperous in every moment, and I'm radiating that out you don't need to worry about anything else. The more that you're worried about money, the more you dull that, constrict and contract, and everything is out of balance. So you get to be it first. That's what I always say, right? Life gets really easy. Life gets so easy because you just get to do less. And here's the thing, right? Like the hard way, and this is so key, this is the clutch here. And I love this so, so much because this was me for years. The hard way to do life is to try, to chase, to reach, to grab, trying too hard. That's energy. That's a lot of energy. And like, I'm trying to make the money. I'm trying to get the deal. I'm trying to lose the weight. I'm working really hard, right? And there's a big difference between trying and participating and living in the moment and simply doing, right? Versus that anxious reaching, clutching, chasing, convincing, grabbing, instead of just sitting back and trusting that if the money, the body image, the body, weight, the client, the person in love is right for you, it will come. It's already coming, right? So, you can reach out. You can reach out. I have a spiritual teacher who said, use the one-time rule. Reach out once to the person, to the potential client, to the business opportunity, to the whatever, right? To the romantic interest, to the interview. Reach out once and then let it go. And then you get to pull your energy back in and trust in your own radiance. Trust your own magnetism. That is so rich. And it is hard, but it's not hard in terms of like physical labor, because the thing is, both ways take work. Trying and reaching and grabbing and hustling takes work, and sitting back and trusting takes work, right? Hustling takes work and sitting back takes work. Hustling takes stressful, depleting work. It's depleting. It's draining, right? It depletes your energy. Sitting back takes work because it's trust. And that's not something we're used to, right? Trusting the mind to ease up. Trusting your own magnetism, your own power, your own sovereignty. Trusting the universe is co-creating with you from this place. They take equal amounts of energy. The second is more powerful and it revitalizes you. These are the forces that build empires. And you're either working with an energy that leaks, right? You're either working with leaking energy in the hustle, or powerful energy that boosts you up in the trust. So you get to choose. And that's what I wanted to bring home. So powerful. And the choice is always going to be yours, right? So yeah, it may feel like, trust, that's hard. But like, choose your hard. Choose the one that nourishes you and lifts you up, because you're only here for the minute anyway. So in the minute, do you want to choose hard depleting, or do you want to choose hard vitalizing? Love you so much. Peace out.